I've been fortunate enough to be able to travel to Italy and to go to the Vatican and to see the Sistine Chapel. But when you are there, you're only allowed to be in there for about 15 minutes before they bring the next group in. So with this experience, you're even getting a better experience than you would if you actually saw the real thing.
Everyone who, if they can, should see the original, of course. But that's when I had the idea, as someone who is in the business. I said, well, if I could get the license to basically bring all these frescoes in their original size, to people to see them up close, and to take photos, as many as they want, and so forth. That would be a great concept. Back in 2015, we opened the first venue at the Palais de Congrès, the convention center in Montreal. And then it has toured now for over 6 years. And we've been in major venues such as the World Trade Center in New York, or the World Financial Center in Shanghai, or the Cathedral in Vienna. And it's been very successful, very popular. Doesn't replace the original, but it complements your experience. So if you are planning on going to Rome at some point, whenever we open up again, this is a great way to prepare for it. Or if you've been there, this is a great way, again, to complement your experience.
Now, talk a little bit about how everything is displayed.
Michelangelo painted 33 frescoes plus the Last Judgment. All the frescoes are in the original size, laid out in, if you will, rows, in a specific order. There are the 9 Genesis frescoes that are basically in the middle of the ceiling. And then there are, all the other ones, plus the Last Judgment. Unfortunately, the venue does not have the height. The original size of the Last Judgment is 41 by 41 feet. So we don't have that height, unfortunately, at this venue. We do have it, at times. So there'll be a smaller version, 13 by 13 displayed, but it's magnificent. And that you asked me early on, what is my favorite? Well, it's that one. It's the Last Judgment. Michelangelo painted the Last Judgment 20 years after he completed the 33 frescoes. It took him 5 years to paint the 33 frescoes, and it took him another 5 years, 20 years later, to do the Last Judgment. The Last Judgment has over 400 characters on one huge painting.